Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. Waiting for the sound. One moment. Okay, it's working. Hello, Scorpios. This is Natasha. This is the Ministry of Tarot. I'm here to be your hostess. This is for the April 2025 monthly. I've chosen the following decks for you. The Good Fortune Tarot, which we will be the primary pull. If we need to clarify, which we will. Wanderer's Tarot. If we need to clarify the clarifiers, the Modern Witch Tarot. Now, this is a career deck, so I don't know if you have career stuff going on from Scorpio to Pisces, because I was drawn to these decks, right? And for either advice or overall outcome, we have the Decoder. It's an oracle deck. It's more of a self-guidance. Hi, thank you for being here with me. I know it's so late, but I've worked for the past 10 days straight, so this is the only, I haven't even eaten dinner, so I'm here to serve you. Let us begin. Thank you for being here. If you like the reading, please, if you enjoy the reading, please like and watch my other videos on the channel to see how my accuracy is, right? Let's put it up for Scorpios in the month of April 2024. Darn it. It's, yeah, that's always a true mistake. Because I was thinking of something that happened last year prior to my putting on the camera. Kitty! No, the baby, no. No. I'm busy. What's coming for Scorpios in the month of April 2025? What's coming for Scorpios in the month of April 2025? What's coming for Scorpios in the month of April 2025? I heard tree hugger. Comes in here, comes out here. I don't know what to tell you. Sometimes I don't know what the messages are, and then you guys go, oh, I know exactly what them is. So I appreciate you for that. Now I'm going to lay out 6 cards. The first card will tell us the lessons from the past you're going to be utilizing in the month of April. The second placement is the energy you'll be holding for the month, and then 4 predictive cards, right? Ooh. I feel that the lessons from the past with this beautiful, gorgeous Ace of Cups. Sometimes the Ace of Cups in some decks, because I have 220 decks, is just kind of blah. This one's fun. You know, deep Piscean energy, but it can indicate any water sign. But in this position, this is the karmic lessons from the past that you're going to be utilizing or remembering in the month of April, Scorpios. And this is that you should be open to receive, right? That you are grateful. And the energy you'll be sitting in is a very grounded energy. One that's, again, full of optimism, full of abundance, right? Meaning fertileness, right? You're generous. You feel good. You're generous, right? I mean, you have actually, oh, wow. Victory. I think April is going to be, well, according to the cards, dynamite for you. This is the victory card. It's amazing. Knowledge is bestowed to you, or you bestow the knowledge. It is under the lessons from the past card, right? If you're a man or woman, you will fall in love, possibly, with someone who's wholesome and the marrying type, right? 8 of Cups in the upright. Now, this is you contemplating the future. See how he's Usually it's a walking away card, but he's not walking away. He's just kind of standing there like he's thinking about it, right? You're grounded, so you're sticking around. Something is working for you in April, and you're just like, just out of habit, you're just like, oh, but you're wishing on a star. You're optimistic. It's a dynamite reading. Oh my God. And look, 9 of Cups. Are you kidding me? Now, if you're a woman, you may meet someone who's like all talk, talks about or like defines themselves about by their accomplishments of the past, but then they may be in a funk or like a, what do I want to say? Someone who's had better luck in the past and is kind of holding on to it like you are, He's optimistic about the future, but see how the cups are all on the wall, like embedded, right? I feel like in April, you mentor someone. You bestow knowledge. You share your groundedness and optimism. But if you meet somebody like on a date, or in a social situation and there's an attraction, they might be all talk and like they might define themselves. This is real heavy. I get the really deep intuit, really strong intuit that it's not like they're all talk and no action, but they'll define themselves. Like say they're working at a gas station, but they used to be a day trader, and they've had success in the past. They'll tell you about that. You know what I mean? As if they're doing it right now. So someone has a little bit of facade. I think you'll have an intuit that, okay, but you're so open. They're like, okay, well, people are human, so I'm just you might give this person a chance. There is progress. You go from an Ace of Cups to the 8 of Cups to the 9 of Cups. Victory and your wish fulfillment card are right above each other, okay? You're going to be grounded in making a decision. And in your heart that you are meant for abundance, joy, love, okay? And if you're with somebody, it's a resurgence of that. But it's like you're a tree and the roots are growing deep, Okay. Wow. Thank you for being here, you guys. So I'm going to clarify with the Wanderers Tarot, which is another colorful deck. So I want to get a little deeper on this 8 of Cups, right? What is this 8 of Cups in the upright mean for Scorpios in April 2025? What is this Ace of Cups in the upright mean for Scorpios in the month of April 2025? You might be thinking about going on like a dream trip, or you might need a vacation. Sometimes this is my homecoming card. After a difficult time, like a 5 of Wands time, you go to a place that's familiar to you and you get grounded, right? But it could be a dream destination too. Who knows? Take it how it resonates. What does this 8 of Cups in the upright mean for Scorpios in April 2025? I almost said May. Okay, so I don't know if that makes a difference. Maybe you should keep it in mind for May as well. What's coming for Scorpios in April 2025? I almost said May again. So April may foreshadow May, okay? Thank you guys for being here. Wow, Eight of Cups is clarified by the Eight of Cups. Now, 2 eights is a tarot cluster, means surprise developments. Okay. It's right underneath the Queen of Pentacles card. You could meet, well, I mean, this is your energy, you know, but you have water, Pisces, Taurus, and more Pisces. But see how they're not walking away. They're stationary. Monkey, no. Little baby, no. Monkey. There's some kind of, you're being guided. Right? But there's this feeling of optimism that I can't shake at all. Look at this, 9 of Cups. You have 9 of Cups twice. Okay? Now, 2 nines is a tarot cluster. I mean, this is a dynamite reading. 2 nines is a tarot cluster mean documents. So that could mean anything from airline tickets, lease agreements, purchase agreements of a house, employment contract, right? So there is definite emotional progression. There is, it looks like there's wish fulfillment, right? You're going to be guided though. You're going to feel that pull and you're going to have to follow your intuition because this is the keeper of knowledge, secrets, and then knowledge is revealed. And it's right underneath this cup. Okay, let's clarify the 9 of Cups. I mean, this is the best reading I've seen in a really long time. What is the 9 of Cups in the upright mean for Scorpios in April 2025? What is the 9 of Cups in the upright mean for Scorpios in April 2025? It keeps wanting to say May. Okay? So that means you should keep this reading in mind both in April and May, I think. Because I've been reading for 35 years, I don't usually make that mistake. You know, I mean, even though I didn't say it out loud, it's like I almost said it, right? What's this 9 of Cups in the upright mean? You're such a good boy, monkey. For Scorpios in May 2025. These cards are so hard to shuffle because they're thick. I'm just going to force it. Pull. So we're clarifying this 9 of Cups, right? Ooh, Ace of Cup in reverse. Okay. So, you know you're victorious perhaps in the fact that you're able to recognize someone who doesn't have their stuff together. You're like, oh, he's handsome. Oh, too bad he's kind of he can't live in the now. He's not successful now, he or she, that you meet, because it looks like you meet in a group, right? In April or May, or both. But you can tell that you're going to have to rely on your own happiness with this 9 of Cups plus the Ace of Cup. You have 11. You got a lot of cups here. You can tell somebody's like, it's not like so much that they're lying. It's just that they don't want you to know they're ashamed of who they are or how successful or lack of success they're feeling now. But you're able to you grounded and you know exactly what you want, right, wrong, good or bad, okay? There's just some stuff that you don't want to deal with in romance. And it looks like you do have an opportunity for romance. You have a lot of double cards. So the Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay, this person it doesn't have their stuff together. Now, when you have two queens as a tarot cluster, that means gossip. One queen is in the upright, one queen is in reverse. Monkey Kim Kim. Kim Kim, little baby Kim Kim. Brrr. Okay. I think you're open to love. You feel good. You feel successful. You know, you feel put together, right? And you're optimistic. I think that's amazing. Okay. I'm not getting into it on why or in what area. I do have social here. A lot of emotions, a lot of social energy. Sixes are tied to the Lover's card. The queens are tied to death. The aces are tied to the Magician. The High Priestess is tied to the twos, right? The nines are tied to the Hermit. And the eights are tied to Strength. You have a lot of positive cards. This is an outstanding reading. Okay? As far as cards go. I don't know if you're enjoying the reading. But this is amazing. Unlike Virgos, you're going to have an outstanding April. Okay. And May. Because May doesn't sound like fun for Virgos either. I'm not looking forward to it. Should we get advice? Yeah, let's get advice. What is the advice for Scorpios to be the most successful in the month of April 2025? What is the advice for Scorpios to be as successful as possible in the month of April 2025? I started to hear something, but it sounded like two phrases together, so I couldn't make out either one of them. The gist of it was, I did hear, one of the words was tired, but it felt, the gist of it was like to keep your energy up, right? Wow. So the card you have is flowers. You can see there's a dandelion here, right? And what do we do with dandelions? We make a wish and we blow all the seeds off, right? Now, I heard an interesting analogy. Remember when we manifest, right? We have to do it with the same energy and the same visualization as picking a dandelion, making a wish with like full intention and depth and meaning and soulfulness, and then putting it out to the universe, like in every direction. Like you don't know where your wish is going to come from, but you do this ritual, for lack of a better word, because you feel in your heart that it works. At the very least, you're manifesting at a childlike level, with a childlike's curiosity and a childlike's trust in God and the universe, right? And in life. So you're being guided. You're optimistic. You're in a space where you're grounded. You trust in love and life and fertility and abundance and joyfulness. You've been victorious in the past, and you seem to be standing out in a crowd. Now remember the tarot clusters you had. 2 8s as a tarot cluster is surprise developments. 2 9s is documents. 2 queens is gossip. And if it were 2 queens in the upright, say it would be enjoyable gossip, right? But one is in reverse and one is in the upright. Monkey, no. No, the baby. The baby, no, no, no. Watch out for this guy. You're not going to fall for it, but I mean, I trust that you're going to like choose the right person. You know what I mean? Because, you know, like Virgos, the other bachelors and bachelorettes of the zodiac are Scorpios. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that reading. I'm going to sign off now, and I'm going to come back with Sagittarius. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.